This, a design conceived initially for American Airlines in the mid-1930s, which wanted a new aircraft for its so-called sleeper overnight services across the USA. Douglas came up with what, for that role, it dubbed the DST, the Douglas Sleeper Transport. And then for more standard daytime use, the DC-3. Was an immediate success. All the major US airlines of the immediate pre-war era, I should say, operated DSTs or DC-3s. Then came World War II and the type's legend was guaranteed. They were known to the US Army Air Forces as the C-47 Skytrain or C-53 Sky Trooper in their most numerous transport forms, to the US Navy as the R-4D, to the British and Commonwealth forces as here as the Dakota. They saw service in pretty much every major theatre of World War II, perhaps most famously on D-Day, 6th of June 1944, both dropping paratroops and towing troop-carrying transport gliders, and of course then in the subsequent operations to liberate occupied Europe. But that was just a small part of the wartime service of the C-47 and the Dakota. And it continued post-war as well. 70 years ago this year, when the city of Berlin was blockaded by the Soviets, Dakotas and C-47s were among the vast array of transport aircraft that helped keep the city and its people supplied. The Berlin airlift has rightly passed into legend, and the 70th anniversaries of the start and finish of that great operation being marked this and next year. The RAF's first Dakotas entered service in India in 1942. It went on to operate some 1,900 examples. This one from the Battle of Britain Memorial. 736 Squadron operates in the maritime aggressor role with the Fleet Air Arm. They've got 14 Hawks on strength. And their main day-to-day job carrying out simulated airborne interceptions and attacks on the fleet during training exercises. They also assist in the training of fighter controllers and airborne early warning observers. And of course, all of this is only going to become more important with the Queen Elizabeth class carriers and the F-35 Lightning IIs. Here they go. These are going to be taking part in our Commando assault finale.
Where did it come from? It's stopped by the Street Fighter, isn't it? But it's in passing now. All the fires are there.
So, with the Harvard safely down and clear, our attention turns to the finale of the RNAS Yeovilton International Air Day 2018, the roll demonstration by the Commando Helicopter Force.
So we've already discussed the Wildcat Maritime Force in the Army, but as the part of the finale for today's Air Day, it is focused on...
Entered the area. Fear not, the bangs and the pyrotechnics that you're going to experience during the next few minutes are all purely part of the show. Close air support has been requested by nearby friendly forces, and it's on its way. That's going to be provided by the two Hawk T1s from 736 Naval Air Squadron that we saw a little while ago. As meanwhile, the hostile forces on the ground conduct their attack. And here come the two Merlins from 846 Squadron, deploying rapidly onto the scene. The Merlin Mark III replaced the Seeking Mark IV in 2016, operated by a crew of 4, 2 pilots and 2 air crewmen. And in May of this year, 845 Squadron received the first Mark IV Merlin to begin replacing the 3s, 3As and 3Is. The Mark IV being the Commando Merlin variant adapted specifically for the maritime